Further statements? The member from Sudbury.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to remember and pay tribute to Greater Sudbury Police Constable Joe MacDonald, a name that will be familiar to many of my colleagues here and that we in Sudbury will not soon forget. Joe MacDonald was 29 years old, a 5-year veteran of the Sudbury Police Force with a young family at home when he was murdered during a routine police stop in New Sudbury. Mr. Speaker, Constable Joe MacDonald's murder was a tragedy. And while I rise today to pay tribute to Constable MacDonald, I must also acknowledge Sergeant Rick MacDonald of Sudbury. Mr. Speaker, I got to know his mother this past summer, and other public safety officers throughout Ontario whose lives have been cut short in the line of duty. The death of a public safety officer in the line of duty in any community changes that community forever. In Sudbury, and in the wake of the particularly violent murder of Constable Joe MacDonald, our community was deeply wounded. None more wounded than Joe's entire family, but especially his wife and 2 daughters. On that night in 1993, the family of Joe MacDonald lost a husband, father, son, and brother. As a community, I believe it is our duty to help families like Joe's wherever we can, which is why I'm pleased that our government remains committed to helping the spouses and children of fallen officers through the Constable Joe MacDonald Public Safety Officers Survivor Scholarship. While nothing can bring back Constable MacDonald, Sergeant Rick MacDonald, or any other fallen officer back to their loved ones, this fund is a small way to help the spouses and children of these officers achieve their educational goals. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.